Brightwing.
About time.
Yeah. Yeah. I think we knew this one was coming. We knew it was coming.
What is Phil gonna do?
I don't know. Does he know how to play something else? Alright, and so we're just waiting for the last band from Surrender 20. And a Nubarak. Awesome.
Right, so we're gonna see a Kael'thas. We're gonna see a
quite possible
Asmodan. There he is. First pick. We're gonna see a Rhaegar.
I don't know.
We're gonna see a Hammer.
Yeah, now that Brightwing is gone, so many possibilities have been opened up for these picks.
Zagara.
Right, let's see what the second one on Surrender 20. Tassadar, yes!
Yeah, there we go.
Yes!
Attaboy, Phil.
Phil and his supports. He's gotta play those different supports. Tassadar is a very good twos champion. Though he's got the shield.
Nazebo.
Oh man. This will be good.
Zagara, Nazebo versus Asmodan Tassadar.
I like this. We've also got the crazy half-human Zagara skin, too. That skin has always creeped me out.
That's right, Timemonger. Blizzard listens to us. Like, oh crap, you better fix those servers.
Yep, exactly. All right,
by the
guys.
way, if you guys are enjoying the tournament and you haven't followed this stream, go ahead and click that follow button. Because we stream on Friday nights as well. I think we're streaming tonight, actually.
Yeah, I believe that's what Smash was saying.
And this will also be the channel that once we start doing live shows, this will be where it's at.
Yeah, exactly. All right, everybody is ready, so we are going to get into Game 1 of the finals, Provoked Gaming versus Team Surrender 20. I'm pretty excited about this. Got a few characters haven't seen together, and there's no Brightwing. Which is the big one. Because darn it all, that polymorph just screws with so many comps.
That it did, for sure.
Alright, we are in game and we are ready to go. On Team Surrender 20, we have Deadly Sin on Asmodan and Killing Phil on Tassadar.
And over on Provoked Gaming, we have Godamus on Nazebo with Dreamer playing Zagara. And for our level 1 talent picks, Dreamer picked up Reconstitution on Zagara because there's no Brightwing. Godamus picking up Death Ritual on Nazebo. Deadly Sin picking up Taste for Blood on Asmodan. And Killing Phil picking up Overload for Tassadar.
What's funny is that Killing Phil is still going to have he's going to have the Oracle vision, and he's going to have his AoE to take down those creeps still. What's he going to do though, right? Now, there are no true heals in either of these comps, so we do have the shield from Killing Phil, but other than that, it's going to be... This is two pretty heavy pushers.
Yeah,
We'll have
Testadar can do some excellent pushing.
We'll have to keep an eye on Deadly Sin's stacks and see how well he handles those. Phil's got a great AoE to set up for getting kills with the globes.
Yeah, definitely. Killing Phil throwing down that Psionic Storm to start out lowering the minion waves, and then just like that, Deadly Sin throwing that globe down to finish him off.
Yeah, I think that'll end up working really well for him for getting stacks.
Yeah, Provoked Gaming coming out super aggressive, just like I remember them doing in our last tournament.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if these two teams got a chance to meet or not last tournament. You'd have to go back and look at the annals of Lords of the Lane on Challenge. Oh!
The annals? What?
The annals? It's like the repositories, the old records. There's your $10 word for the day.
Yeah, they. I think they did lose in the semis, but I don't remember if it was to Provoked Gaming or if it was to Shot in the Bullets.
I know Deadly Sin and Killing Phil have been practicing for this tournament quite a lot. They are hardcore 2v2ers. But right now, Provoked is doing a really good job. Both Surrender at 20's towers are completely out of ammo already at 3 minutes. So you can, I mean, just tell from that they've really just kept the wave up against that wall this whole game so far.
Coming up on level 4 talents. First up, it's going to be Provoked Gaming. Let's see what they grab. Dreamer is picking Envenom Spines on Zagara. Wow, Gadamus still taking his time on the Zebo, going with Promote. And then Tassadar also going with Promote on Surrender at 20. And Deadly Sin picking up Bound Minion on Asmodan.
Which is basically Promote. There's just going to be super strong minions all over the place. Now, it'll be interesting to see, and I don't remember if it, off the top of my head, if it's at level 4 or level 7, the Tassadar shields that shield extra for the buildings. It seems to me that this would be one of the few modes that actually could be useful in.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially since we do have Mule being banned.
Mm-hmm. Kind of a pseudo Mule. Phil taking a lot of damage. He and Deadly just haven't been able to be very aggressive yet. Both Gadamus and Dreamer have really been pushing hard. Let's keep an eye on Deadly Sin's stacks. He's already up to 34 bonus damage.
Wow.
Which is not bad for just having a single lane to farm from. Killing Phil definitely seems to be Provoked Gaming's target, though, as the squishier of the two.
Yeah, and the more they can use him to waste his mana on himself with the shield and his cloak.
Yep.
What it's called.
Yeah, the better. And there's that. Oh, wow! Killing Phil getting very low. Dreamer's auto attacks with that talent are getting pretty crazy. The Envenom Spines. It's an extra 20% range and an extra damage over time.
Yeah, that turns Zagar's auto attack into one of the, if not the strongest auto attack in the game, in my opinion.
Yeah. The promote from Tassadar and the extra promote in general from Azmodan are definitely helping a lot now, though, to keep that minion wave pushed up. I'm a little sad we didn't see a Murky.
I know.
Deadly Sin getting caught inside the zombie wall, gonna take about half health of damage. We did see a Murky last Lords of the Lane. One game. It did not work very well. Looks like they will finish off their second tower.
And they came up.
Provoked just really pushing hard.
Level 7 talents right now. Dreamer picking up Rapid Incubation, of course, on Zagara. And Gidbin picked up by Nazebo.
Gibdin.
Yeah, Provoked Gaming really just not taking the pressure off this entire first 7 minutes of this match.
No, neither of them have really gone back. They've just been, it's just been a constant push, poke on Killing Phil. And look at that. Killing Phil is just having to go back again.
Yeah, it's really, really hard to overcome that whenever a team manages to do that early game, because it makes you more timid. And when you're timid, you're not getting in there, you're second guessing yourself, and instead of getting in there and doing damage to push them back, you hesitate, and then they start.
Yep. And because of that, they're pulling ahead in the XP.
Yeah.
Deadly Sin, however, is doing a really good job, up to 76 bonus damage with those stacks.
That's really going to help him late game.
Yeah, so. For a 2's game, he's doing really well. Like, look at that. That was 4 or 5 minions right there. Fortunately, their fountain may not last much longer. They're just having a time trying to push them out of their base.
I really enjoy seeing Nazebo in these 2 comps, or 2v2 comps still. So he's not seen nearly as much as he was early on in this game in the 5s.
Yeah. He used to be taken really almost exclusively for his Ravenous Spirit ult, which used to be incredibly strong until a few patches back when it got nerfed. So because of that, do you think we'll see a Gargantuan? I mean, honestly, we could see a Ravenous Spirit because they really don't have anything to interrupt it with.
Yeah. We'll just have to see, because not only with the sciences and stuff, but Gargantuan got a pretty decent buff to it. So.
Mm-hmm. The only bad thing about Gargantuan is you cannot directly control it.
Yes, Executor.
Yet.
I think if they allowed it to be controlled, they would have to nerf it.
They are supposed to be letting all pets and stuff be controllable even after death in this next patch.
Well, with the Gargantuan, right now, you can control when it does its smash, but you can't actually control what it attacks. And the reason they did that is because they buffed it so much, but a lot of people don't find it very useful without being able to tell it where to go. But I feel like if they did that, they'd have to nerf it back down a little bit again.
Yeah, and the problem with Ravenous Spirit in this comp is both of Azmodan and Tassadar have that AoE ground damage, to where you'll just be sitting in 2 pools of that while you're channeling your spirit.
Yep. Although, my first instinct when the spirit gets on me is run. Run away. Man, this fort is out of ammo. They have just completely drained the ammo, and now they're level 10. So we have Maw coming out for Zagara. Just using it as a blocker, actually. And Gargantuan, it looks like. Man, it's putting so much pressure down without even necessarily getting the kills. They just have so much map control. It's like an avalanche of pain that can't be stopped. Being very poetic today.
Yeah. They're going ham on the fort.
Looks like we have Blackpool from Azmodan, which will definitely help those dunks. Those dunks are going to start hurting a lot. And we have Archon, of course, on Tassadar. Hopefully these power increases will help them be able to get back into this. They haven't fallen super far behind because the only XP they've really dropped is their two towers. Blah. Tongue-tied. Their 2 towers and their fort. So that's really the only XP they're missing right now.
Mm-hmm.
They just need a good charge, a good push.
This could be it. That's the first time I believe Nazeebo has gone back.
It is.
Or he is.
And Zagara has not yet.
Yeah, with her, how much creep she has up right now in her reconstitute, she can stay in there for quite a while.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, if you look at this, she kind of littered the middle lane with creep, and the back creep has expired because they haven't been back against these towers in so long. Man, but Killing Field really doing a great job at helping set up Deadly Sin's globes to get that damage stack. We are seeing now 148 bonus damage off of Azmodan. So he's getting up there. Especially with that black pool. That's pretty much destroying minion waves. Oh no!
They're gonna
Maw is out. Azmodan is surrounded. Archon has been used. He's blocking for Deadly. Yeah. Great use of Archon to body block them and not allow them to trap Deadly in. Well, Globe is starting to do a little bit of damage now. But Azmodan had to go back again, unfortunately. Looks like all the ults are back up except Maw. This would definitely be the time to go in on Dreamer, if ever there were one. Azmodan now up to 170 bonus stacks. Oh no, Killing Phil getting trapped in the zombie wall, but he's going to phase shift out of that. Gotham is taking a nice chunk of damage from that globe.
Yeah, if Deadly can keep getting those stacks up, that might be just what they need towards if they can survive long enough.
Oh, Maw is out. Deadly is in it, but they are really close to their gate, so he's just going to be able to walk back in there. Level 13 talents are out for Provoked. There we are. There's my groove spines. Hunter Killers its range increased by 35% and damage increased by 20%. And then Nazebo ended up getting Dead Rush, which allows some of your zombies from your zombie wall to uproot themselves and start attacking. Oh my! So close! Godimus has literally had less than 50 health left from that globe.
Godimus Prime.
Wow. That is very unfortunate for Surrender 20 and very fortunate for Godimus. We are at over 200 damage now, 206 bonus damage on that globe.
He's able to pretty much get rid of their waves almost instantly now, so should start. In fact, it is instantly.
Yeah,
should start helping them get some decent wave pushes.
Not only that,
here comes Dreamer and Godimus just completely demolishing that entire wave.
I mean, the wave clear potential of both these teams is just kind of silly. And now, Godimus has got some zombies come up and help him too. They just need to figure out how they can get a kill, especially now while they're on even talent footing. Tastar's out with Shrink Ray, and Deadly Sin is out with March of Sin that allows him to move while channeling. Man, Killing Phil just trying desperately to hold off, but man, that extra damage from the Hunter Killer is just brutal. Looks like Surrender 20 is going to be losing another tower.
Yeah, and Deadly's doing a great job clearing those waves with that globe, but there he goes. He really needs to start trying to get them, both Dreamer and Godimus, in there as well, because they're just not taking any damage, so they have no reason to retreat.
Exactly.
With how much damage that globe's doing now, get a couple of those off on him, and it's going to force him to go back a little bit.
Yep. Oof. They just, they're like those annoying house guests that just won't leave. And they ruin all your stuff.
Your drunk friends that just get drunk at your house and tear up everything.
Tear your house up. There you go. See, now that was a health chunk right there.
Go home, Godimus and Dreamer, you're drunk. That's what Deadly just said.
He did. And if he can do that a few times, then they will be in pretty good shape, as he can literally one-shot any wave now. At some point, though, someone's going to have to initiate a big old fight. Oh, no!
They're going to get behind him.
Oh, it's coming in. So much damage out on Deadly Sin. Killing Phil's trying to help, but
I don't know if he's going to get out, and oh my gosh.
He did not, and this could be the end.
It could be 30 seconds.
2 kills in, and this could be it. Wow, you gotta really hand it to Godimus and Dreamer. They literally did not let up that whole game. I don't think they went back more than once.
I think we'll definitely be seeing either a Zagara or an Nazebo ban this next game.
Wow, that was pretty nuts. Pretty nuts. So, switching back to us, man, that was crazy.
Yeah, that's
like Thor's saying, that comp just has an unreal amount of push.
It does, but I mean, it's the play style, and
it's an aggressive, very aggressive play style.
And I mean, if you remember last tournament's finals, it was Provoked Gaming up against Shot in the Bullets, and it was almost an identical match, but the other way around.
Yep.
Shot in the Bullets had Provoked Gaming on their toes heels the whole match. So
yeah,
we'll see.
It'll be interesting to see how that changes Surrender 20's mindset going into game 2. To see what they do. So We'll be back in just a minute or two and have Game 2 of the Lords of the Lane 2 finals.
Full force.
Hello, everyone. We are back with Game 2 of the Lords of the Lane 2 finals. Provoked Gaming versus Team Surrender at 20. Man, Provoked really was pushing crazy hard last time.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's going to be interesting.
So much aggression.
Interesting to see what Surrender at 20 is going to try and do to counter that this game.
Yep.
And it's going to start with the bans.
Yep, so we are going into game now for picks and bans.
And as soon as banning starts, Zagara immediately pops up. So
not a surprise. That Zagara was a force to be reckoned with. Sylvanas ban coming out from Provoked. A new ban as Surrender 22nd. And Kel'Thas. Basically, the very strong heroes right now. Oh my gosh! Oh no! Dreamer takes Brightwing! I bet Killing Phil is banging his head on something right now. But, I mean, they play it a bunch. You'd think they would know best how to counter it, right?
Very true.
That's the idea.
Lily. Okay.
Whoa, I love it. I love it. The blind is going to be good. The possibility of... I wonder if Lily will go with her damage ult. Seeing as her jugs could be negated so easily by Brightwing.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see. And Nazebo looks like...
Yeah, Gadamus does love his Nazebo.
There it is.
Hashtag Nazebo.
Hashtag shot.
Well, so we got the really interesting Lily pick. Let's see what Surrender 20 goes with as their second.
We're planning this. Watch.
Oh, nice. Jaina. Alrighty, so we have Jaina and Lily versus Brightwing and Nazebo. This could be actually really interesting. So let's get into game 2. Also, it appears that Thor has put together a wonderful little survey for our watchers. So if you want to fill that out, feel free.
Okay, so on the red side, on Team Surrender at 20, we have Killing Phil on Lily and Deadly Sin playing Jaina.
And on the blue side, for Provoked Gaming, we have Dreamer on Brightwing and Gadamus on Nazebo. This should actually be really interesting because both of these are pretty decent healers, but then we have the burstiness from Jaina and the push power of Nazebo.
Mm-hmm. Level 1 talents, we have Gadamus going Death Ritual on Nazebo, Dreamer with Arcane Precision on Brightwing, then over on Surrender 20, Jaina picking up Deep Chill and Lily with Gale Force.
And this kind of leads me a little more to believe that Lily is definitely going to go a little more damagey type build.
Yeah.
Which Lily does have a pretty decent damage build tree.
Yeah, with all of her dragon abilities.
Mm-hmm. Plus, Deadly Sin has got the really nice lane clear with that blizzard. And they're being very aggressive. I think they kind of recognized that last game that they weren't being as aggressive as they maybe should have been early game. And so they might be looking to fix that a little bit this game.
So definitely a much more kind of relaxed, laid-back start to this match.
Well, Deadly Sin and Killing Fill are
Here
definitely
they come.
pushing just as much as Provoked did last time. They're really not letting themselves get bullied this time around. Plus, Lily being Lily, Lily's going to be very hard to catch and kill.
Yes.
It looks like both the supports are going back for mana, not a surprise. There's been a lot of damage going out.
Heroes, gather tribute and earn my favor.
It's going to be really interesting when Lily's blind goes on a time basis rather than a amount of hits basis.
Yeah.
But I mean, so far, it seems to be working out fairly well for him. That blind really just throws people off. And since this is just twos, the blind is going to hit every single hero every time.
Yeah. Thankfully, Nazebo is not super dependent on his auto attack, so it's not a huge deal, but
Brightwing more so. It looks like level 4 talents are coming out. Double promote. On Nazebo and Brightwing. And Arcane Intellect. That's a really good talent to get on Jaina. Damaging chilled targets returns mana to you. And then Healing Ward for Lily. Now, do you feel like... I feel like Jaina's really going to buff her Blizzard up quite a bit.
it'll be interesting to see, since they're both kind of range targets, I can see that for sure, maybe getting the extra range on it or not.
Not only that, just for wave clear.
Yeah. But really, for wave clear, there's not really much you need to buff, because you don't really need the increased area. You can still cover a whole wave with that single.
For promoted minions, you do.
That's true.
And that's going to be, there's going to be a lot of promoted minions. One tower and the gate go down on the side of Surrender 20, with the second tower going to fall as well. Ooh, Deadly Sin getting stuck, going very low, and Nazebo ends up managing to finish her off with an auto attack. Getting stuck in that zombie wall is not going to be good for either one of these guys, as both of them are pretty squishy. Healing Fountain already down, and they're starting on the fort right now. Those promoted minions doing good work. And that's the interesting thing about this thing too, Gizmo, is usually every one of these Lords of the Lane we have, there's been a new major patch that'll come out between them. So lots of things character-wise could change, because we've seen a bunch of people this time we didn't see last time, and we saw some people last time we haven't seen get picked this time.
Yeah. And especially, I'm super excited for the Days Tech that's coming out. That's going to change a lot of things. So.
Oh yeah, totally. Deadly and Killing Field trying to get a little more aggressive, but man, Deadly Sin getting really low again. Level 7 talents are up on Nazebo and Brightwing. It's like Gibbon and Gust of Healing, Brightwing. I'm surprised we haven't seen Falstad.
Yeah, their Falstad was very strong in our last tournament, but not really much picked today.
Partially just because of his movement.
Yeah, he was picked up a lot by shot and bullets.
Yep. It's just like Brightwing being able to be and then being able to be right back in the action again. Killing Phil picking up all those frogs so that they didn't hit the fort, trying to keep that thing alive. But I have a feeling it will not last much longer. They just need to hold out, though, until level 10. Because once level 10 hits, Surrender at 20 is going to be able to put out a lot more damage, or have a lot more damage potential than Provoked, I think. Especially if you couple, say, the Water Elemental with Lily's Dragon.
Absolutely.
Killing Phil getting really low. But being Lily, of course, he got away.
I really need to start playing some more Lily.
You do. Especially after next patch, she's
Lily.
going to be really good. Level 7 talents are out also for Surrender at 20. What does it look like they got? We got the good stuff on Lily. Healing Brew heals for an additional 21 health over 6 seconds. And Frostbitten on Jaina increases the damage bonus of Frostbite from 50 to 65%. Which, the more burst they have, the better, especially for Brightwing or Nazebo. Either of them could easily be bursted down. Looks like Provoked is going to have their level 10s, though, a little bit before Surrender at 20 does, so they're going to have to be careful. Although neither Gadamus or Dreamer's ults really are massive burst damage. It's more just healing and push power.
Yeah, that's the Gargantuan is going to be a pretty big pain for Jaina just because it does so much damage. It's going to kind of force her to back up. But
the fact that you can't actually specifically target it to her is going to help for sure. And we have level 10 or Provoked. Looks like they're going to be picking up Blink Heal. And seems like Gadamus is kind of trying to figure out what he wants to do.
Got something to say?
Dreamer kind of getting a little low. They're just trying to... Surrender 20 just trying to hold out. Oh, lots of damage going on to Gadamus right now.
But with that pulse healing from Brightwing.
Yep. Or as you would say, that D.
TBK strikes again.
I'm just full of quips today.
Oh, man, Deadly Sin.
No,
first
no!
down. Ouch.
Got it. Went in a little too far. Killing Phil. They really just need to hold out until they hit 10 and get that burst damage potential. But they are getting pushed back so hard by that Nazebo. Man, so much damage, and Jaina got caught again! Oh no! Killing Phil, trying to hold off, but this keep is at half health. Looks like Killing Phil was forced to go with the jugs.
They
Wow.
are gonna push him out.
Wow. So much push power. But that is unfortunate. I'm wondering if Killing Phil went with those jugs on a whim.
And we do have Water Elemental picked up by Jaina.
Whew. Man, so what does Surrender 20 need to do to come back from this?
I don't know. With the state that their keep is in, they're gonna have to try and do pretty much what Provoked Gaming's been doing this whole time.
They need some kills.
Yeah, they need some kills, and they need to keep the fight.
There's
this into the map the whole time.
There's the elemental coming out.
Yeah, I feel like Team Surrender, they're going in and they're doing some damage, but then they immediately back out, and it's just Brightwing's just able to heal it up, and it's not really doing anything. They need to, at this point,
commit.
They got to commit. It's either all or nothing.
And not only that, they need to commit to one person, whoever that may end up being.
I would imagine Nazebo with that blink heal that Brightwing has, like they just tried doing, and body blocking Brightwing in and just blink past.
Yep. This is bad because they're getting pushed back to their keep, and that keep is not going to really survive more than another wave or two.
Yeah, Killing Phil's out of mana. Oh, here comes the Gargantuan.
But as Gargantuans go. Oh, and there goes Jaina.
Yep.
Yeah, the push is real.
So that's
real.
that's what's super interesting about the 2v2. As we have more of these games and more tournaments that come on, we're really finding that just super aggressive push is what seems to be working. And honestly, this is really the first time I've seen that aggressive of a push with another support on the team.
Yeah, I mean...
So it was...
And honestly, right now, Brightwing is kind of a jack of all trades almost. There's just so much utility there, especially with the promote and such. That really helps that push along, because they had a double promote. That was a pretty big deal.
Yeah, it'll be like we said, with all the changes and stuff that happen in between each of these tournaments. It'll be interesting to see what kind of position Brightwing is in for the next Lords of the Lane.
Yeah, for sure. Well, folks, there you have it. Provoked Gaming triumphs over Surrender 20 as the winner of Lords of the Lane 2. Provoked Gaming will be getting some sweet paintings to hang up in their abodes.
Absolutely, and also super congrats to Team Surrender at 20.
They beat a lot of people to get here.
Mittens, yeah, and all the other teams that competed today. And thank you so much for coming out. We hope you guys really enjoyed it. I mean, I absolutely love watching these games, maybe even more so
than fives.
Than fives, and I absolutely love playing twos. If you've been watching this tournament and you've never done this, absolutely try it out. Hop in a custom match with some people. It is adrenaline pumping and non-stop back and forth. There's no dull moments really, so it's really fun.
Yeah, but congrats to all our teams. It was a ton of fun for all of us, and congrats to the winners. They'll be getting some sweet prizes, and as always, if you want to check out our podcast, lordsofthestorm.libsyn.com, or got all the links at Lords of the Storm. Follow us on Twitter, and I'm TBK. You can follow me at TBKZord.
Yep, I'm GizmoZord, and you can find me at GizmoZord on Twitter, twitch.tv/GizmoZord, or if you want to look at some sweet bugs on Instagram, Greg J. Parker on Instagram. But our podcast
you're still doing that?
Our podcast is also on iTunes and Stitcher. Yeah, once again, thank you guys so much for hanging out.
Yeah,
and hope
it's
you
been a lot of fun.